Hi, I've been thinking about the iPad Pro lately, and also the pencil that Apple has for it. Everyone is talking about the pencil and not the iPad Pro itself. Everyone, in every picture, every article and so on, everyone is talking about the pencil. I'm not sure why though, because personally I will never ever buy a stylus or pencil as Apple calls it and use it. Never ever, because I prefer using the iPad with my hands and my fingers. I want to hold my iPad and be working with my fingers. It's more natural for me. A pencil is not made for touch to me personally. I don't like styluses or pencils. And the same thing with a new smart keyboard. I will never ever buy that because I prefer using the touch keyboard. For example, the SwiftKey keyboard. I type a lot faster by using the SwiftKey keyboard, a lot faster than on a physical keyboard. And I type really fast on a physical keyboard too, so. And the same thing with the smart cover and so on. I prefer using the iPad naked, only the iPad and nothing else. And I've been thinking about that too, because the iPad Pro is so huge and heavy, and it will be very hard to use it by only having the iPad in your hands and working on it. But maybe I can hold it in my left hand and using swipe or flow as SwiftKey calls it while typing. So I can hold the iPad Pro in my left hand and working on it with my other hand. So maybe that will work for me, so I can use a very huge iPad Pro as my main computer. And if so, eventually I will buy the iPad Pro next year, the second generation. I won't buy it this year though. So maybe I can buy the iPad Pro second generation. If I can use it with one hand, totally naked iPad Pro with one hand, and use my other while working on it. If that's possible, I eventually will buy the iPad Pro 2. But also the iPad Air 3 will be very interesting because I love my iPad Air 2 and the size and the lightness and thinness of the iPad Air 2. So eventually the iPad Air 3 could be the device I will buy next year. It will be very hard to decide between the iPad Air 3 and the iPad Pro 2. Okay, bye.